Now that the first Ebola patient has been diagnosed here in the U.S., health officials in Dallas, Texas, are very busy trying to track down anybody who may have come in contact with that man. The patient left Liberia in Africa on September 19th. Started showing symptoms several days later. Tested positive for Ebola just yesterday. The man actually first went to the hospital last week but was sent home. Did tell a nurse he was recently in West Africa. Then a few days later, he went back to the hospital by ambulance.
Regretfully, that information was not fully communicated throughout the full team. And as a result, the full import of that information wasn't factored into the clinical decision-making.
Thank you. The CDC and others are working to track down every person that man could have possibly infected.
So the big question is, are we ready to handle Ebola patients here in the Valley if that were to happen? Health leaders say the chances are slim that we will see any cases here, but they're ready if needed. Fox 10's Linda Williams live at Maricopa Integrated Health System in Phoenix. As they're prepping for this, Linda, we heard a few weeks ago it might not make it to our shores, and now it has, so you have to be ready.
Yes, not only is it at our shores, but it is in a nearby state, John. So that is the big question among a lot of people. Are we ready? Now, we spoke to the infection control coordinator here at Maricopa Integrated Health Systems, as well as those who run the state lab. They assure me that Arizona hospitals are ready to isolate suspect patients quickly and contain the Ebola virus if necessary. As frightening images of the Ebola outbreak come closer to our state, those in healthcare locally say they are ready.
Here at Maricopa Integrated Health Systems, we are ready to handle the transmission-based precautions that are necessary to treat an Ebola patient.
Gray says they have plenty of PPEs, personal protective equipment, to keep Ebola from spreading.
And that includes a gown that is impervious to fluids. It would also entail goggles or a face mask, and this is a mask for the face and gloves.
In a confirmed case, someone would be posted outside the patient's room to monitor who comes and goes. They also have a special treatment of the room in place once the patient is gone.
The linens and the curtains would be disposed of in the biological waste, so they would not be reused on a patient.
At the Arizona State Health Lab near downtown Phoenix, they too say they are prepared. This is where an Ebola suspect blood sample would be sent. It cannot be tested here, but can only be processed and sent on to the CDC in Atlanta. Just to be in this level 2 lab, you have to wear eye protection and a protective lab coat. Bill Slanto with the DHS lab says he is confident they are ready if the worst happens and the Ebola virus is detected in our state.
And have the knowledge and experience to deal with outbreaks and outbreak investigations.
Slanta and Gray say, yes, it's true, we have never dealt with Ebola before, but they said we also, at one time, had never dealt with H1N1, HIV, hantavirus, the list goes on. The CDC has a protocol. They are all on the same page. They are very calm and very focused as they move forward. If Ebola does come here, they say they have a plan, and they intend to execute that plan to a letter and thereby contain it and prevent any catastrophe. Reporting live, I'm Linda Williams, Fox 10 News.
Thank you, Linda. Yeah, you sure hope that plan that they have is going to work, because you look at other parts of the world. So the Associated Press goes on the road with an ambulance crew carrying suspected Ebola patients to hospitals in Liberia, there in Africa. Video shows crews transporting them to hospitals for treatment. You can see the suits they have on, dealing with equipment shortages there and unwilling patients to go along. So far, more than 1,800 people are believed to have died from that disease in Liberia, and more than 3,000 in all of West Africa. For the very latest on the Ebola outbreak, including a fact sheet and questions and answers, you can go to fox10phoenix.com/Ebola, and you'll find a lot of your information there.